Okay, here we go. What's going on, everybody? My name is Trenell, and this is Sonic Mania. We are at Titanic Monarch Zone, which is going to act as our final zone for the game. So there's actually something up there. I believe it's just rings, but I want to get them. So a lot of oh, it's a shield. Yes, we're going to need this. So a lot of references to older Sonic games and Sonic level gimmicks. The bumpers that like take you side to side. Oh wow, we're gonna get a lot of those, and those are, of course, wow, I'm just getting hurt all over the place. Those are, of course, from the Metropolis Zone, one of my favorite zones, which is why I wasn't too disappointed when they didn't add that into the game. They added a lot of elements from it though. This right here is from the bonus stage in Sonic and Knuckles, which is really cool. This is a new Badnik, I believe. I believe that's a new Badnik, but he could be from Sonic CD. This little, like, platform thing. Oh god, are we dead? Okay, yeah. Normally we would be dead, because that is a level gimmick, or stage gimmick, from, oh god, let's see. Where's that from? That's from the, oh jeez, it's on the tip of my tongue. But like I'm also trying to like play and avoid getting murdered at the same time. It's from the Death Egg Zone from Sonic and Knuckles. So a lot of like last stage type gimmicks from a lot of different games here. Yeah, this stage is actually pretty long, pretty lengthy zone here. These are from Scrap Brain Zone. Those little like gummy bear looking dudes. That's what I always call them. They look like gummy bears. I want that shield, so I'm gonna go back and hit that. Thank you very much. Take the upper route here. I think this turtle dude might be a new creation for this game. You have to watch out for this like electric current because it will shock you and it will kill you. I believe the electric shield will protect you from that though. So if you can find one, we'll be that much safer. They like to just like throw that thing like everywhere, like right in the middle of your jump, and just like ruin your day. So we want to go up. There we go. All right, we just got a 1-up, so I don't want to lose my rings. Let's try and make that happen. Oh god, that was really close, boys. Alright, we have to make that jump. I don't want to lose my rings. Let's go super. There we go. We'll just stay super for a while. This stage is pretty difficult. And while I do enjoy this stage, the music, it's very like menacing sounding because it's like a last stage, but as far as just like awesome factor, I'm not really feeling it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what this is. This is like it seems like Eggman's like Armada or something like that. A lot of like battleships and stuff here. And to take a ride inside of a cart along with Egg Robo. This is really cool. We want to go down here. Sonic in his unique crouching sprite. I love it. Yes, give me that one man, please. We like want to go this way. Give me rings, give me rings. Egg Robo, where you taking me, boy? I do like how they like utilize the bumpers alongside with the little like wow, I thought I was gonna get squished there. That little like catch, or I don't know what you want to call it, the little like swing bar? Swing bar? I don't know what you want to call it. It's really unique how they just like incorporate multiple stage gimmicks from like multiple games at the same time. Okay. You're gonna lose a lot of rings here, like idling around. Not going anywhere. See, in order to get up, we have to, we have to both use the bumpers and those little electric orbs that kind of just like take us, you know, to different locations. And this is the boss from Death Egg Zone Act 1, I believe? Yeah. Not really much of a match for us when we're in super form. The difference in this boss is the way that he kind of like controls like gravity, I should say. But it's because of the elevator is like going up and down, and he just like shoots his little orbs at you. It's a really unique boss. I like the way that they changed it up. They made it actually, in my opinion, a little easier. So that's really cool. And we may have destroyed the music. This is something that has happened to me multiple times during my offline playthroughs. I really hope the music fixes itself. But it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. If it doesn't, then I'll just like have to... Okay, no, it did. Okay, good. I was gonna say I'll insert the music myself if I have to. But yeah, on multiple occasions the music has just like turned off for some reason. Oh, I thought I was dead. Okay, I am dead. I'm very dead now. Okay, didn't want that to happen. But it looks like we're taking the lower route. And this is actually a really cool stage because instead of going through a linear like track, I should say, we have to go through multiple routes in order to like unlock doors. Something that Sonic doesn't normally do. You kind of find that more in like Mario games, where you have 4 different routes that you can take. You can see you have this one to the left here and the one up top, and the same thing on the right. We'll take the top right one here. You go through these like little like purple smoke doors which act as teleporters, and then you have to navigate your way through to the end in order to you know, make your way to the next section. It's really cool and it's very different for Sonic games. Well, I enjoyed it. The only thing is, if you mess up, you go back to the beginning. And this is where time comes into play, because just like the original games, there is a time limit. A lot of people may not realize that there are time limits on Sonic levels, but they certainly are. You have 9 minutes, I believe, in order to complete each act. So if you're dilly-daddling around, you don't know exactly where you're going, this level will catch you. And I believe I wanted to... we're going back. Okay. Where am I? Oh no, here. They do give you like slight checkpoints, which is cool. Alright, so we have to go up and to the right. There should be a spring that we can jump off of. There we go. Thank you. Ow! That hurt my boy. Hurt. So if we get to the top here. Oh, there we go. Now we go back to the teleporter, and now we are back at the central location. As you can see, the top right one is blocked off. Let's go over to the top left. Ow! That hit me right in my mouth with that thing. One of my most hated badniks, probably my #1 most hated from Sonic 1. Those guys have taken a lot of rings from me in my day. Alright. Well, this part isn't necessarily hard, but you can easily get squished if you don't know exactly what you're doing. It's a very deceiving level gimmick here. Yep, see? I was trying to get to that far left one and I got squished. They're moving so fast that you can just get squished inside of them. It looks like we started this from the beginning of this section, which is good. So the checkpoints allow us to keep going. There's more to this section, but we're not going to mess with it. It would be nice to have a shield, but I'm just going to keep moving. Alright, so let's get the outside. See? Super easy to get squished here. And it's kind of weird because sometimes I really feel like the collision detection causes issues a little bit. It's like sometimes like I'm not getting squished, but I just end up dying. We want to go down. Okay, follow the range. There we go. We're gonna kill this little guy. Whoop. Oh man. He's like, nope, I'm dropping a bomb on your head, Sonic. Should be almost done with this part. Oh man, I did not see the platform itself moving up and down. I want to get this hyper ring, not that it matters. Alright. I'm gonna hang on to these 4 rings. There's a checkpoint here. Kinda want it. Well, it wasn't a checkpoint, it was an enemy. But there were some boxes here too. Nice. Fast shoes. And some red. Wow. Destruction. Can I get some? Nope, can't get none of my rings back. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't kill me. Okay, so I know it like hurts you. It doesn't hurt you, but it does like stun you, I guess you can say. Okay, so the top routes are done. But we have the bottom routes that are left. That's a nice little checkpoint there. As long as you keep moving, you can get out of range of that Batnik. Because he kind of like follows you with that like attack that he's doing. Alright, so we want to go down into this area here. Not up. We want to go down. It's a little hard to get into. You have to bounce off of the bumpers at the right angle. Like I just did there. Otherwise you'll just like be bouncing around forever. Wasting all that precious time. Gotta let your current go. Yeah, so as long as you keep moving, you'll get out of his like little like radius, or I guess you could say. Because if you stay close to him, if he is allowed to lock onto you, he from wherever you are and wherever he is, he just attacks. We don't want to go here. There we go. I was like, what am I about to bounce myself into? Okay, we're done with this one. Okay, one more route. This one is a little difficult. Just because there's so much randomness going on. Oh god. Oh, thank you, Tail. Thank you, Tail. Doing work. Okay, so we want to go down. Whoa! Or maybe not. Alright, so where are we going? Down this way. Okay. Okay, so this one's very easy to get like mixed up on because of how fast these things are moving. You don't know exactly where to jump. You'll go into like a bottomless pit, but luckily the bottom is just a reset point. So you won't actually die from like just falling, because you kind of have to do like these like leaps of faith here. The rings try, and you know what? They do a good job of like telling you or aiming you exactly where you need to go. But a lot of like reset points here. You know, we want to get away from this guy. Ugh. Ooh, or kill him. Okay, so we want to use this to go back up the opposite direction. It's like a weight-based platform, and I think we messed up. We might be dead, actually. Oh no, we're good, we're good. Okay, I think that was just an alternate route. Okay, I thought it was a reset point or death. In which case, I don't know what Super would have done to prevent that, but still, it made me feel better. Alright, if we get a checkpoint, we'll go inside the bonus stage so we can get out of Super. Because we are going to need rings for the actual boss, and I don't know. We're getting reset? Where are we going? Okay. It's to the left. Follow these rings. I'm not sure where we're going. This way? Yes, it is. Okay. We are done. All 4 routes have been taken care of. So now we go through the middle section. And we've been taken out of Super, but the Super music is still going. We may have broken the game. Nope, we're good. Okay, so this is a very unique boss because I'm going to try... Oh, man. He has the Phantom Ruby. I'm going to try and not go Super. We may lose our rings, but it's all good. I have to show off everything that this boss does. Okay, so when he does that, he's kind of like invulnerable. You don't want to touch him while those like orbs are actually like going off. Yeah, we lost the rings. It's all good. So after the electricity goes off, that's when you are able to hit him. There's no getting out of this. You have to get captured by the hands, and it takes you to another location where you fight one of the hard-boiled heavies. And if you remember this one, hitting the blue missiles is what attacks him. So Eggman is working alongside the hard-boiled heavies in this battle. Let the electricity go. You get in there for one good hit. Also, if you didn't notice, our time reset. I don't know if that happened when I died or what. Oh man, I thought I had enough space to get a good hit on it. Okay, so one of the little tendrils, I guess you can call them, one of those have been defeated. Up, and here is the heavy shinobi. He might kill us because this boss is akin to something from Sonic's CD as well. Alright, so losing all of our rings was not the best idea. This may take a while, my boys. Okay, Eggman, do your freaking worst. See if we can get a hit here. Nope. He has a shield. He does his little bouncy jump. Then he does the electricity, which gets rid of the shield, and then he's going for a hit. He also has missiles going off. Alright, we got a ring back. Alright, got a few hits in there. But we are down to one ring. Alright. This guy I'm not so worried about. He's not all that hard. Plus you get a couple of rings while you're there. Okay, so now since one of the tendrils are gone, we have easier access to do damage. Oh, what? I really just run into him there? I kind of want to stay on that side. Ah, there we go. Dodge the missiles. Oh, man, I didn't mean to jump into him like that. Okay, 2 tendrils down. Using the Phantom Ruby in all of its glory. I believe we just have to dodge him. I don't know what we are supposed to do here. It doesn't help that the camera is like shaped the way that it is. Wow. These give me that ring. Oh god. These springs aren't actually doing me any help either. Oh god, because it's like bouncing me into them as like, you know, not in a ball form, so I just like easily get hit. Come on, Tails, get him. Shoot his missiles. Yeah. Alright, good job, Tails. Oh, we got missiles. I might be able to get rid of all the tendrils. Nice. So we didn't have to battle every single one of the hard-boiled heavies there, which is good. But now all of our rings are all but gone. And what's happening here? Whoa, we have been teleported. The Phantom Ruby has done some magic, and that is the Heavy King, the leader of the hard-boiled heavies. And he is going to use the Phantom Ruby along with Eggman, and it's up to us to stop these guys. It seems like we're in the middle of nowhere. But we have the Chaos Emerald, so now we can go super. And Sonic actually has a new ability. What's actually really cool about this section is that the rings gravitate towards you, similar to when you have the electric shield. And if you notice something there, Heavy King actually did damage to Super Sonic. So this guy is very, very powerful. What you have to do is ram your head into the Phantom Ruby. Or into Eggman. Because they switch off. Eggman is actually the easier portion of this this duo. This guy right here is doing the most to try to kill us right now, taking away a lot of our rings. Luckily, the game makes it easy for you to recollect them. Sonic does have a new attack, kind of like a super like sprint. I guess you can call it like a super boost. He just like gets a boost of speed, but at the cost of 10 rings. Also, we can practically fly. the Eggman, all he can do is kind of just like knock us around, similar to all of the other, you know, space supersonic fights. He can't do any damage to supersonic, but this guy right here, he's doing the most. He is super powerful. There we go. The power of the Phantom Ruby allows him to damage supersonic, which is a first. I don't think that there was anybody else. I could be wrong, but I don't know if there's anybody else that can outright damage supersonic like the Heavy King is doing. Getting knocked around is one thing, but actually making supersonic lose rings, that's new. Now, we don't have to worry about time, because if you look at the timer, it's actually all over the place. Which is what makes me believe that the Phantom Ruby has some kind of like time warping ability, and Eggman is just doing the most here. Just wasting a lot of my time by running around the way he is. That's what this is about. It's about ring management and getting things done in a timely manner. Because when you start taking damage, you start running out of time. Where you at, Eggman? Drop it. This freaking music is also very awesome as well. You just have to get him in between his attacks. There you go. Get out of here, Eggman. Drop it. Eat my freaking headbutt. I do like being able to like freely fly around in addition to like, you know, running and jumping as well. Something that was available in one of the fan games, Sonic Mega Mix, in which Headcanon, one of the developers of this game, you know, co-developed along with the team, Sonic Mega Mix. I think I have a video of it. But we just destroyed Eggman. The Phantom Ruby is doing stuff. The Chaos Emeralds are gone. Not sure where they are, but we are being teleported. And that looks like the Titanic Monarch Zone. And that looks like the Little Planet. What the heck was the Little Planet doing here? Okay, so the return of the Little Planet. I did not realize that it was here and that it played any part in the story. But it looks like we're banishing it back to the depths of hell once again. A nice little cool Sonic firework there. When I first saw that, I thought Sonic was dead, but no, we're good. He has this little pose going on there. Similar to the Sonic Adventure pose. I really like that. But yeah, that was Sonic Mania. A very, very welcome addition to the Sonic franchise. Thank you, Christian Whitehead, Headcanon, and everybody else that was a part of making this game possible. I absolutely love this game. It's pretty awesome. But I guess I can go ahead and yeah, Simon Stealth, that guy, he worked on a lot of Sonic hacks and fan games back in the day, as well as Christian Whitehead, which is why Sega, you know, commissioned these guys to make you know, these Sonic like remakes, like the remasters of Sonic 1, 2, and CD, and this game. So big ups to Sega for allowing this to happen. I mean, you guys have done yourselves a service as far as the community is concerned, because everybody is just loving this game, and I'm patiently awaiting Sonic Forces, and I guess I will see you guys then. But yeah, I'm gonna let this go ahead and ride out. My name is Trenell, and yeah, I'm out of here. Peace. Thanks for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And if you enjoyed what you see here, you want to see more, hit that like button. It definitely helps out the channel and lets me know that you like what you're seeing. I appreciate you. See you next time.